First two we're gonna do is like return to the front page and return to, or like go to, like that was the other one. The second one was return to, oops, I deleted something. Return to home and navi to recipe. That's the two first we're gonna create in our TS here. So we can create some sort of navigation for a system. First one was called return home, and that's the name of our function here. And in this function, we're just going to tell the system to, once you click this button and fire the function here, the onClick, we are going to send this page back to where it belongs, basically. Weird. So we do this .nav controller, which is up here, which is what's used to control the navigation. And then we're going to set root. So instead of doing the push, so where you get the little arrow, you get like set root will be a new starting position for whatever, so you get the menu, hamburger menu, instead of the arrow to go back. So that's what the set root will do for us here. We're going to do parentheses around this, and I just deleted something. Nav, no small, that's a small n, nav, there we go. Nav controller, set root. And in this one, we're going to tell it where to go. So we're going to tell it to go back to home page, right? Right now this is, I'm going to zoom a little out so we can see all the code. Right now this is red because we're trying to use something in our recipes with the S that has not been imported yet. So just make sure you put your the mouse at the home and hit your option key on Mac and enter, and it should be imported up here now. And also it's not red anymore. If you know to do this, just write it like it is up here, and that's kind of the first part of this one. So now we created return home. That's what we need to do to create a button inside our text, our Ionic app, to click it to return home. If we don't want to use the menu, of course. So at times you would not use the menu, you want to have it inside this. Awesome. Next one was, let's just do that now. So nav to recipe, right? So that's the next function we want to create, and guess what? It's exactly the same, almost. Oops, what did I do there? .nav controller .set root, and instead of going to front page, we wanted to go to recipe. So recipe without, oops, remember to do capital recipe without the S, and you can see now it imported it automatically. And that's what we need for that one. So let's, if you want to do naming better, remember to do a small starting capital nav instead of the capital N, because I'm, lazy. So I'm just changing this so the system is more happy with me. So right now they're connected to each other. This might break because we haven't declared the functions yet. No, it's going to break now. No, cool. So click home and it says return home is not a function. That's weird. Why is it not returning home? Yeah, it's probably because of this code here. Let's just, you don't have to do this, but I'm just deleting it to show. Just keep yours and just watch the screen. So I'm just refreshing this. It's because it's going to interfere. I'm going back to recipes and clicking home. Woo, going to home page. If I go back to recipes and click go to recipe, I'm going to go to the recipe page, which is currently empty. But as you can see now it works, so we know these two works. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the push, and then we're going to use the go to page down here, which we're also going to create some transition to, which we'll do in the next video.